Every single day, your dog does something most owners completely misunderstand. The moment you walk through the door, you probably think it's simple. They missed me. They're happy I'm home. End of story. But what's actually happening in those first 30 seconds in your dog's brain, in their body, in their entire emotional world, is one of the most loaded conversations they will have with you all day. And almost every owner is missing it. Stay with me, especially until reason number 5, because that one explains why your dog chose the door specifically, not the couch, not the bed, not anywhere else in the house. The door. And once you understand the reason, you will never walk into your home the same way again. Dr. Gregory Burns at Emory University, scanning the brains of awake dogs inside Emory machines, found that the region of a dog's brain associated with reward and love activates more strongly for their primary person than for any other stimulus. Not food, not toys, their person. And studies of cortisol, the body's main stress hormone, show that the moment you walk through that door, your dog's entire body chemistry recalibrates within seconds. That moment is not casual. It is the most emotionally significant 30 seconds of their entire day. Here are the 6 things they are actually telling you. Have you ever walked in after a hard day and noticed your dog acted differently? Quieter, more careful, pressed against your leg instead of bouncing around. That is not your imagination. The second you cross the threshold, your dog is reading you. Not your face, your body, your breathing, the smell on your skin which has changed throughout the day in response to your stress and your blood chemistry. They are gathering more information about your emotional state in 3 seconds than most humans gather in 3 months. A study published in Animal Cognition found that dogs adjust their behavior based on the emotional state they perceive in their owner, not the one the owner is performing. If you walk in pretending to be fine, the words do not fool them. Your body is the document they are reading. They are doing what most people in your life will never do. They are seeing how you actually are. There is a reason your dog presses their nose into your hand or rubs the side of their face along your knee the moment you walk in. Most owners think it is affection. It is far more deliberate than that. You have been out in the world all day. You smell like other people, other places, possibly other animals. To your dog, when you walk in, you do not smell like home. You smell like the outside world wearing your shape. So, they fix that. They press against you, and they apply their own scent onto your skin and your clothes, quietly turning you back into theirs. Researchers call this remarking, and it is one of the most intentional behaviors in the canine repertoire. You did not come home as the version of yourself they remember. They are the ones, every day, quietly, turning you back into that version. And that brings us to one of the most surprising decodings of all. Because not every greeting at the door means what you think it means. Sometimes when your dog greets you at the door, they are not saying, "I missed you." They are saying, "Finally, you are home. There is something I need." Watch what happens after the greeting. A dog who greets you and then settles near your feet, that is connection. But a dog who greets you and walks pointedly toward the kitchen, stops, looks back and waits, that is an escort. They are walking you to the food bowl. A dog who drops a toy at your feet is asking for the walk. A dog who hovers near the leash hook has been waiting 6 hours for one specific thing. All of it is communication. All of it is real, but only some of it is what most owners think it is. And here is the beautiful thing. Once you start telling the difference, you are not less close to your dog. You are more close, because you are finally hearing the entire conversation, not just the part that flattered you. Your dog can hear your car from further away than you would believe. Researchers at the University of Lincoln have documented that dogs show measurable increases in activity, restlessness, and even heart rate beginning 15 to 30 minutes before their owner's expected arrival. They are not waiting for you in the way humans wait. They are counting down biologically, physically, emotionally, toward a moment they have learned to expect. And here is what most owners never realize. After a 30-minute countdown, you walk in, drop your keys, kick off your shoes, check your phone, and the dog has been waiting for what, on their side, lasted 4 seconds and ended with you walking past them into the kitchen. Behaviorists call what happens over time greeting deflation. Some dogs simply stop coming to the door. They stop preparing for your return because they have learned the moment does not lead anywhere. The fix is small, 10 seconds. When you walk in tonight, kneel down. Look at your dog. Say their name in the voice you used when they were younger. Touch the side of their face. Let them lean into you for one slow breath. That is it. Whatever quiet wound is built up over the years of hurried entries will start to soften. And now we get to the strangest part of all. The reason your dog chose the door specifically, not the couch, not the bed, the door. The door is not just a door to your dog. It is the most charged location in their entire territory. Every threat, every unfamiliar smell, every stranger, every potential danger to their world enters through that one specific point. They have been monitoring it all day while you were gone. The door is the place where the safety of their home meets the unpredictability of the entire outside world, and they chose to wait there. For you, ethologists, scientists who study animal behavior, have identified something profound about the bond between dogs and their primary humans. They call it a secure base, the same concept used in human attachment psychology to describe how a small child relates to a parent. The presence of the secure base does not just feel good. It changes the body. Cortisol drops. The nervous system, finally, exhales. So when your dog sits at the door waiting for you, choose to see it for what it really is. They have positioned themselves at the most vulnerable point of their entire world, and they have stayed there hour after hour because they know that the moment you walk through it, they get to be safe again. Dogs do not have language. They cannot tell you what you mean to them, so they invented a ritual. The greeting at the door is not a behavior. It is a love letter that uses the only alphabet they have. A study from Dr. Takafumi Kikusui at Azabu University in Japan found that the greeting moment, the first sustained contact after a separation, produces the strongest oxytocin spike of the entire day. For both of you, their nervous system and yours, briefly synchronizing in a circuit older than language. That spike is your dog telling you in the most ancient, most truthful way they can. You are the one. You were always the one. And every time you come home, I get to feel it again. So tonight, when you come home and your dog is waiting at the door, understand this. They are not just being cute. They are reading your body. They are turning you back into home. They are completing the countdown they have been on for the last 30 minutes. They have positioned themselves at the most vulnerable point of their entire world, choosing to wait there, because you are the reason that point becomes safe. And in the only language they have, they are telling you the same thing they have been telling you every single day for as long as you have lived together. You are home, not the building, you. If this video changed the way you see that moment at the door, leave your dog's name in the comments. Sometimes saying it out loud is its own kind of greeting back.